in Ahmedabad. May I therefore humbly request all to observe a few minutes of silence in grieving and remembrance for our brothers and sisters taken away from us and in solidarity with their families and communities. Mutual interest in people-to-people linkages and across all spheres of interaction. In the Philippines, pantheon of closest friends and partners, India has always occupied a special place, but I am delighted and proud that now India's place has taken on not just increasing prominence but growing impact for each other, for our larger shared goals in the region and the globe. Evidence of our intensifying partnership is clear and openly discussed now in the political, security, economic, technology fields, and many others. But on this occasion, I am pleased to highlight that our civilizational and people-to-people ties, which for over a millennium have been the beating heart of the relationship, is also progressing. Tonight, on this occasion, I am proud to announce two developments that will inaugurate a new era in our people-to-people ties, one that will see our people-to-people exchanges become even a more potent engine of our engagement. First, to our Indian friends, our government has granted visa-free privileges to Indian tourists, already in effect since the 8th of June. And secondly, the confirmed and scheduled recovery of direct air connectivity, direct flights between the Philippines and India come October this year. So please visit the Philippines. There are greater things in store for our 75-year-old relationship with India. We see our two countries opening a new pivotal epoch in our partnership, and together we will chart a path imbued with even greater strategic character and ends. This greater relevance will benefit not just the national and the bilateral, but its virtues and impact will be felt as well in the quest for peace and prosperity within and beyond our larger Indo-Pacific neighborhood and indeed in the world. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let me close by once again offering our profound gratitude to the government and people of India, to all of you, our partners in the community of nations, for your amity and for your unwavering support. I wish you all an enjoyable evening. Long live the Philippines, long live India, long live the friendship and partnership between all of us. Mabuhay, maraming salamat, Jai Hind. A bastion of democracy, staunchly defending our sovereignty and our territorial integrity. We are a country consistently among the fastest growing and among the economic standouts of Asia and our ASEAN region, despite rising global volatilities. Beyond our steady strides in meeting the needs and aspirations of our people, we are a responsible member of the family of nations. Our sights, and indeed our very actions, are directed to our region and the world. In the words of our President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., and I quote, "Our engagements with the world are geared towards building peace and cooperation and to foster enduring partnerships. We build bridges, not walls. We forge alliances that are based on mutual respect, reciprocity, and shared goals. Our growth as a country has allowed us to play significant roles in the global discourse on climate change, human rights, migration, regional stability, and freedom of the seas, among others. We have expanded our diplomacy to include serving as consensus builder between and among nations on issues of international significance. We have positioned ourselves at the world stage so we can participate in international dialogue, safeguard our national interests, but also to contribute to our common good. We will live up to this commitment and take it further from next year. In 2026, the Philippines shall be in active collaboration with all of you as we assume the chairmanship of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN. We aspire to bring this passion and service to the very table and work of the UN Security Council, in which we are seeking a non-permanent seat for the term 2027 to 2028. We run on a strong track record and legacy, seeking peace, advocating a rules-based order, and multilateralism. we earnestly look to the valuable support of your respective governments. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, what the Philippines is today, what it will become, have been made possible only by the friendship and cooperation